Hello guys, in this video I will be discussing to you the last lesson for module 2, which is discount and inflation. So when we say discount, it is the difference between the present worth or the amount received for the paper in cash and the worth of the paper at some time in the future. The face value of the paper or the principal, or it is the interest paid in advance, okay? So ano para mas maintindihan yung mabuti, let's discuss the difference between uh, interest and discount. Okay? Pag sinabi nating interest, ito babayaran mo after some time or sa future mo pa siya babayaran. Okay? Kapag sinabi nating discount, ngayon mo na siya babayaran. Okay? Ngayon mo na babayaran yung bayad mo para sa hiniram mong pera. Okay? Itong interest, tsaka mo na babayaran do sa pinag-usapan yung period, yung bayad dun sa inutang mong pera. Parang ganon. So, pag sinabi rin nating interest, ito yung F minus P over P. Pag sinabi naman nating discount, ito yung F minus P over the future value. Okay? F minus P over the future value. Okay? So, ayan. Discount is future minus the present worth. Future worth minus present worth. Discount, discount rate. Okay, discount rate. Ito, interest rate. Ito ay discount rate. Interest rate. Discount rate. Okay. Pag interest rate, ito yung F minus P over F or D over F. Okay? Kasi ito yung discount, diba? Ito naman, interest rate is equals to D over 1 minus D. Ang D dito is discount rate per year. Okay? And yung I dito is interest rate per year. Okay. Ma'am, bakit po per year? Tingnan natin kung saan natin kukunin tong I equals D 1 minus D. Okay? Derive natin siya. Diba? Sabi natin kanina, D is equals to F minus P. Tapos, F, di ba meron tayong formula nito na P times 1 plus I raised to N. Okay? Now, ang kinoconsider kasi dito, dahil ang discount rate at interest rate dito sa discount is yearly, so ito compounded annually na to at saka ito ay year. So, parang F is equals to P 1 plus I over 1 raised to N na 1 per year siya. So, F is equals to P 1 plus I raised to 1. Now, let's substitute. Discount is equals to P 1 plus I raised to 1 minus P. So, let's, parang ganyan na siya, diba? So, kunin natin yung discount rate. Discount rate is F minus P over F, diba? So, ito magiging P 1 plus I raised to 1 minus P over P. So, cancel. Ayan. So, ito magiging 1 plus I raised to 1 minus 1 over 1, diba? I over, sorry. Mali pala to. Ito ay P1 plus I raised to 1 kasi F pala. Okay. So, maka-cancel to. So, matitira dito sa baba, 1 plus I raised to 1. So, kung aayusin pa natin siya, ayan. 'Di ba? Anything raised to 1 is ganun din. So, maka-cancel to. Magiging I over 1 plus I. Ayan. So, kung kukunin natin yung value ng I, 1 plus I equals to I. So, D plus di equals to I. Transfer natin sa kabila. Di plus I. Ayan. So, labas natin. I times D plus 1. Yan. So, I is equals to D over, tama ba? Ay, mali, mali, mali. Minus pala. Sorry. I minus DI kasi nag-transpose tayo. Ulitin natin na I minus DI, ayan, transpose. Then, labas natin si I, magiging 1 minus D. So, ang mangyari, pag kinuha natin yung value ng I, magiging D over 1 minus D. Okay? So, parehas na siya dito sa given na formula. So, anong point ni ma'am dito? Ito ay kinuha sa per year or annual compound or compounded annually. So, dapat consistent to na ang discount rate mo ay per year at ang interest rate mo dito ay per year kung gagamitin mo to. Okay? So, let's apply it in sample number 1. A man borrowed 2,000 from a bank and agreed to pay the loan at the end of 6 months. The bank discounted the man and gave him 1,900 in cash. Okay? So, ang present worth natin is 1,900 kasi yun yung binigay sa kanya ngayon. Pero, ang babayaran niya is 2,000. Okay? Ang hinihiram niya talaga is 2,000. Tapos, ang binigay sa kanya ngayon, 1,900. So, parang ang nangyari is meron siyang discount or pag i-compute natin yung discount, that is F minus P. So, 2,000 minus 1,900, diba? Okay? So, ang discount niya is 100 pesos. Now, ang hinahanap dito, the bank discounted the man. Okay. What was the rate of discount? What was the rate of interest? Dahil ito ay 6 months. Okay. We have to convert first. Okay. Dahil yan ay 6 months, we have to convert first. Paano natin siya i-convert? Kunin muna natin yung rate of interest, diba? I is equals to F minus P or pares din do sa discount, diba? Pares lang yan, okay? So, ang mangyayari dyan is 100 pesos, okay? Now, you have to use this sa PRT. So, 100 pesos times principal natin is 1,900 or the present worth and the rate is hinahanap and then ang T natin is 6 over 12. Kasi yearly, 'di ba? So, we have to convert. So, ang interest rate muna natin dyan is 100 alpha x 19 alpha x over 6 over 12. Yan. Shift solve. So, ang sagot natin dito is 10.53% yung interest rate niya. Now, paano natin kukunin yung discount? Kunin na natin siya in such a way yung formula kanina na I is equals to D over 1 minus D. And then, yung rate na nakuha natin sa simple interest, ito yon. Okay? So, 0.1053 D 1 minus D. Okay? Tama ba yung formula natin? Let's check. Okay, tama. So, 0.1053 alpha equals alpha x 1 minus alpha x. Shift solve. So, ang discount pala niya is 9.53%. Okay? So, ayan. Ganyan yung formula ng um, discount at saka interest. So, may sagot na tayo sa letter A, which is this one. And sa letter B, which is this one. Okay? So, at 12%, sa letter C naman, at 12%, find the present worth of 1,000 due in 1 year from today. Okay, present worth ang hinahanap. And 1,200 due in 6 months. Okay. Sabi niya, at 12% discount. So, D is equals to F minus P over F, diba? Find the present worth of 1,000 due 1 year from today. Okay. So, dahil 1 year from today naman yan, so magiging 0.12 equals F is 1,000. Present worth ang hinahanap. Ayan. So, ito is 1,000. Ayan. So, makikita natin si present worth by 0.12, 1,000 minus alpha x over 1,000. Shift solve. 880. Okay, ito yung present worth ni 1,000. So, bali, umutang siya ng 1,000, binigyan siya ng 880 pesos ngayon. Okay, pero ang babayaran niya is 1,000 pesos. Okay, now, next is 1,200 due in 6 months. Okay, 1,200 due in 6 months. Okay, at 12% discount, at 12% discount, ano ang present worth niya? Okay. Okay. Now, dahil 6 months to, tapos itong discount, diba sinabi natin is yearly siya. We have to convert this first in 6 months. So, paano? Kung 12% to, gamitin natin yung formula ulit na I is equals to D over 1 minus D. Ayan. Hanapin natin yung I. This is 0.12. 1 minus 0.12. Okay. 0.12. Oops. Divided by 1 minus 0.12. Okay. This is 0.1363. Okay. Meron tayong simple interest or I dito or R, pwede rin. 0.1364. Okay. Ito yung gagamitin natin ngayon sa PRT. Okay. Diba, ang interest natin is, paano ba? Present ang hinahanap. Meron tayong future, diba? F is equals to P plus PRT, diba? So, may future tayo na 1,000. Hinahanap si present 1 plus 0.1364 times 6 over 12. Okay? So, yan yung magiging present amount. 1,000 alpha x 1 plus 0.1364 times 6 over 12. Shift solve. Okay. So, ang present worth pala natin is 936.15 pesos. Yan. Ito yung sagot sa second. Ito. Ay, Sorry, 1,200 pala yung given. So, mali pala to. 1,200 pala yung given, sorry. Palitan lang natin to ng 1, 2. Yan, then shift solve. Yan, 11. Ang sagot is 11. 1123. 1,123.39 pesos. Ayan. Yan yung sagot sa pangalawa. So, next problem. Mr. Cruz borrowed money from a bank. He received from the bank 1,342 and promised to repay 1,500 at the end of 9 months. Determine the simple interest rate and the corresponding discount rate, or often referred to as banker's discount. Okay, so dahil 9 months lang to, unahin natin kunin yung interest rate, 'di ba? Ang interest is equals to what? F minus P, 'di ba? Parang discount lang. So, I is equals to 1,500 minus 1,342. Okay. 1,500 minus 1,342. 158. Alright. So, 158. And then, this is equivalent to PRT. Okay. So, 158 is equals to P, which is 1,342 times the simple interest rate, and then the time is 9 over 12. So, 158, 1,342 alpha x times 9 over 12. Shift solve. So, we have 15.7. Rate natin dito is 15.70%. Okay? Now, makukuha na natin yung discount rate. Diba meron tayong formula na I or R, pwede rin. D over 1 minus D. Diba? So, this is 0.1570. Discount natin is 1 minus D. Answer na lang para masakto. Okay. Alpha x 1 minus alpha x, shift solve. So, ang discount rate niya is 13.57%. Ayan. Okay? So, yan na. Next problem. Nasa na? On the occasion of the Christmas, a sweet shop offered 10% discount on the price of a pound of sweets. The normal selling price of 1 pound of sweets is $50. Find the selling price of 1 pound of sweets after discount. Okay? Diba usually ang selling price is equivalent dun sa original price minus the discounted discount. Okay? So, ito is selling price, original price minus discount. Now, meron tayong discount rate na 10%. Okay? Discount rate na 10%. Okay. So, 'di ba ang formula natin sa discount rate is D is equals to future minus P over future. Okay? Tama ba? And ang P okay. And ito is discount rate is equivalent to D over F. Tama ba? So, ang discount price is equals to DF. Ito yun. Discount price. Discount. Ayan. So, kung ang future natin $50, okay? So, discount is 0.10 ng $50. This is what? 0.10 ng 50. 5. Okay. 5. 5 pesos yung discount. So, original price na $50 minus yung discount na 5 pesos ay $5. Okay. So, ang selling price natin magiging $45. Yan. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Okay? Di masyadong complicated. So, next lecture is about inflation. When we say inflation, it is the increase in the prices for goods and services from one year to another, thus decreasing the purchasing power of money. Okay? Inflation, halimbawa, yung 1,000 mo ngayon, hindi na kasing katumbas o kasing laki ng 1,000 sa susunod na taon. Kasi, ah, nagkakaroon ng inflation, kumbaga bumababa yung value ng money. So, kung yung 1,000 ngayon, meron ka ng, for example, uh, 25 kilos na bigas. Next year, baka ano na lang yan, 20 kilos, okay? So, yung purchasing power ng money bumababa dahil sa inflation, okay? The rate at which price of goods and services increases with time. So, ang ibig sabihin, kung bumababa yung purchasing power of money, ang ibig lang sabihin nun is tumataas yung presyo ng mga commodities mo or yung goods. So, paano nga ba yan? Ang formula niya is the future cost of the same of the commodity equals the present cost of the same commodity times 1 plus IF raised to N. Ang IF dito is the annual inflation rate and N is the number of years. Sa inflation then, it is in an inflationary economy, the buying power of money decreases as cost increases. So, kumbaga dito is bumababa yung value ng money, 'di ba? Kaya ang nangyayari is ang future worth of money mo ayan equals to P times 1 plus I raised to I or the inflation raised to negative N. Kumbaga pabaliktad siya, 'di ba? Usually ang formula niyan sa compound interest is F is equals to 1 plus I raised to N. Ay, sorry. Kulang. 5 lang Sa compound interest, F is equals to P, 1 plus I raised to N, 'di ba? Ngayon dito baliktad. Ang inflation pabaliktad siya. Ang future mo, yung mas mababang value kesa dun sa present value mo. Mas mataas yung presyo mo ngayon or yung value ng 1,000 mo ngayon kesa sa value niya after a year. Okay? So, next is, ito naman yung formula. If interest is being compounded at the same time that inflation is occurring, the future worth will be, ito yan, kapag may inflation tas nagko-compound ka pa. Okay? So, let's apply that in the next examples. The pair of shoes is presently cost 1,000. If inflation is at the rate of 8% per year, what will be the cost of the shoes in 2 years? So, sabi dito, pag yung price ng commodity, ayan, present price ng commodity, 1 plus IF raised to N. Ayan. So, ang sinosolve natin dito is yung presyo ng shoes after 2 years, yung presyo ng goods, yung presyo ng commodity. 'Di ba sa inflation bumababa yung buying power ng money kasi yung price ng commodity is tumataas. So ang formula natin diyan is future cost of the commodity, present cost of the commodity times 1 plus the inflation rate times I raised to the n years. So, ang hinahanap is the price. So, ang presyo na ngayon is 1,000 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 2. Okay? 1,000 1 plus 0.08 squared. Okay. So, yung pair of shoes na parehas ay after 2 years, 1,166.4 na siya. Okay. Mataas na yung presyo. Kung ngayon 1,000 lang, next 2 years, 1,164 pesos na siya. Okay. Next. Based on new reports, it is predicted that there will be an average annual rate of inflation in prices of commodities of 8.2% during the next 10 years. Okay? Assuming this prediction to be accurate, a motor cycle currently costing 51,000 now would have what price 10 years hence. Okay? So, parehas lang kanina, FC is equals to PC 1 plus the inflation rate raised to N. So, magkano na daw yung 51,000 na motor ngayon after 10 years kung ang annual inflation ay 8.2%. Yan, 10 years. So, 51,000 1 plus 0.082 raised to 10. Ayan, napakalaki. That is 112,161.24. Sobrang laki ng tinaas ng presyo, okay? So, next, ayan, a real estate broker stated that a house be sold in 1980 for 37,000 and was sold by the buyer for 90,000 in 1990. If the increase in price is due solely to inflation, determine the average rate of inflation between 1980 and 1990. So, 1990 minus 1980, talagang kinompute ko pa. 10 years yan, okay. Kung ang dating price niya is 37,000 noong 1980, ang future cost ng bahay is 90,000 na noong 1990, grabe yung tinaas. Ano daw yung inflation rate? So, ganun pa din, FC equals to PC 1 plus IF raised to 10. So, ang FC natin is 90,000. Ang PC natin is 37,000. 1 plus IF raised to 10. So, if ikakalculate natin, 90,000, 37,000. Oops. 90,000. 90,000. Alpha X. 37,000 times 1 plus alpha X raised to 10. Shift solve. 9.29%. Okay? So, the inflation rate is 9.29 or 9.30%. Ayan. So, that is the inflation rate. Ang laki. Okay? Next, an economy is experiencing inflation at annual rate of 8%. If this continues, what will 1,000 be worth 10 years from now in terms of today's pesos? So, ito naman yung pangalawa nating formula, 'di ba? Yung purchasing power or the value of money habang tumatagal ay bumababa dahil nga sa inflation. So, ang formula dito is FC is equals to, future worth of money is equals to P 1 plus inflation rate raised to negative N. So, ang F natin is equivalent sa ano daw yung value ng 1,000 after 2 years at 8% inflation rate. So 1,000, 1 plus 0.08 raised to negative 2. So 800, yung 1,000 pesos mo pala, after 2 years ay 857 pesos na lang at 8%. Okay? Inflation rate. So last, let's compute for the last. Ayan, a man invested 10,000 at an interest rate of 10% compounded annually. What will be the annual amount of his investment in terms of today's pesos after 5 years if inflation remains the same at the rate of 8% per year? Diba may formula tayo kanina dyan na F is equals to P 1 plus I over 1 plus the inflation rate raised to N. Ayan, yung gagamitin natin. So, nag-invest siya ng 10,000 ngayon, magko-compound siya annually ng 10%, pero may inflation rate kasi na 8%. Raised to 5 years, magkano na ang kinita ni 10,000 pesos? 10,000, 1 plus 0.10, 1 plus 0.08 raised to 5. 10,960.86 pesos. Would you imagine yung 10,000 mo after 5 years, halos wala pang 1,000 yung kinita. Dahil ang taas ng inflation rate, ang liit lang ng difference nila dun sa interest compounded annually niya. Okay? So, that's it. That's ends module 2. Okay? So, thank you very much for listening.